back. What's up, bitches? Early morning edition. I usually start my morning around 4 o'clock in the morning, and I'm at the gym. On Mondays, it doesn't, 24-hour fitness, it doesn't open until 5, so I'm there when the door opens. But yeah, I was just driving, and wanted to wish everybody to have a beautiful day today. You know, there's two different kinds of days, and that's just pretty much what it comes down to. There's the days that you feel motivated and you want to do things, and the days that you just don't want to do them at all. I mean, imagine being like a successful comedian and you just want to chill, you know? You don't want to tell jokes. I love comedy, and that is my number one passion. I can live with many things in life. I can live without many things in life. I can't live and not tell jokes. So that's just me at my core. So I'm not trying to, I'm just me. If I could get paid just being myself, I would be a comedian, and that's all I'm working on. I mean, there's other side stuff between acting and this film script that I wrote. There's this brilliant guy. Shout out to him. A little too early. I'm not really thinking about his name right now, which is horrible. But anyway, he's editing it. And long story short, kind of like the gym, or kind of like even if it's something you're passionate about, even if it's something it's passionate about, if you have a work ethic behind it, you can combine those two and be the best of both worlds. Okay, so I have a work ethic for sure, 100%, instilled in me by the great United States Army. Cool. And the funny thing is that, not funny as an interest, like haha, but like funny as an interesting, is that you know, even telling jokes as a professional comedian, not myself, I'm saying as someone else, there just has to be moments where you had a great set and you did an hour or 5 minutes or whatever, and then you're ready to do something else. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with having additional hobbies. But you got to stay true and focus on who you are. However, on those days that you do not want to go to the gym, that your passion in life is hunting, and you need food, and that's how you eat, and you have to go hunting, you have to go to the gym, you have to do things that you don't want to. If it's your day job, you have to do that. But if it's something that you love, even then, like comedy for myself, if there's something that you love or something that you have to do, you still have to do it. So you always need to make sure that you have some way to supplement that. If that extreme passion and want of something that you truly love, such as comedy for myself, isn't in you in that moment, and that's when that work ethic comes in. That's when that setting your alarm at 5 o'clock in the morning on a weekend, like I do, comes into play. Memorizing monologues for films. If there's an opportunity, for example, that someone ever said, right time, right place, hey, listen, you got an interesting look. How would you like to get into acting? If you didn't hypothetically have any monologues prepared, how are you supposed to demonstrate that it's even something you're taking serious? How are you supposed to say that you want to be a professional comedian if you're not writing, if you're not rehearsing, if you're not doing stuff like that? There's more than just one opportunity that you can take. And that's where I think your passions really go into second gear, because there's all these different things that you can work on. If you want to work on acting and you don't have a job, do monologues. If you want to work more on comedy and your joke writing and stuff like that, cut out time in your day. Get an actual day planner and schedule. This isn't a motivational speech. This is a what's up, bitches. Good morning. Right now it's 4:56 in the morning, and I try not to get to the gym too early on Mondays because, like I said, it isn't open until 5 o'clock in the morning. But this is a what's up, bitches, have a beautiful day / what are you doing in your life this morning? What are you doing in your day, in your week, and stuff like that? You know, I actually have a day planner, and in my last video I made a comment that if you're serious about something, I'm challenging you. If you write out 10 different things that you want to do, there's something about having a checkbox that if you write that shit, you'll get it done. So that is my challenge. My challenge to everybody is to write stuff out in like an organized chart kind of a thing. And even if you get a day planner, I'm telling you, you'll take your life to the next goal. And you will look around and you'll be like, man, how did I get all this shit done? It's because you didn't forget anything. It's easy to end a week knowing that you didn't do something, but if you've got that checklist, you've got that box, you've got that day planner, you can get a lot more done. So, you know, if you already got a work ethic, if you already are passionate about something, combine the two. I promise you'll take that passion to the next level. And if you don't, well, then you need it. You need to go get it. You need a work ethic, 100%. You need to be more organized. What else was I gonna say? I love comedy so much, and for me, fortunately, I haven't really been in a situation where I didn't want to tell a joke, because honestly, comedy to me, in addition to it being part of, not just, it is my life, it is my core, it is who I am. I can't go to a grocery store and not tell new jokes that I've been working on. I can't do that. That's not me. My wife knows that. I know that. Everyone around me knows that. And I've been writing jokes for about 10 years now. But my biggest problem was that I truly, situationally in the DC, Washington area, it's really, really challenging to get set time, because you need like 4 people. You know, me being an Army vet, moving back to DC, from Washington State to Washington DC area, it wasn't happening. You need like 4 people minimum, and they all need to buy tickets as though it was a showcase, and then they need a 2-drink minimum, and that all has to be checked off by the owner of the club before you even get open mic time. So now I'm blessed to have the opportunity to take all these jokes for these last 10 years and finally apply them. So you know, in those moments I would always improvise. I would tell jokes. I'd take a microphone out and an amp that I bought, and go in the middle of DC and just go to a bus stop and start telling jokes to people. You know, I'm fine with standing up in front of a crowd and telling jokes, but the biggest thing that I really need now is repetitions. Like I said, I know I have 5 minutes solid, and the crowd might not react to it depending on what the crowd it is, but my main goal right now, in addition to writing jokes and telling jokes, is developing a crowd that wants to see me, developing a fan base. I don't really like to call them fans. I'd rather call them friends, because if you like my sense of humor, more than likely we would be a friend. So the gym is about to open. I didn't come here early to be here late, but I hope everybody has a beautiful day today. And if there is something that you're passionate about and it is your job at that point, for example, me doing comedy on a professional level where I be doing 1 hours and stuff like that, you need to combine a work ethic with it, or whatever else you might supplement that. What I'm saying, comedy for you might be something else. But if you can combine the both, that's the best of both worlds. Because some days I do not want to be in the gym. All days I want to do comedy. Every single minute I want to do comedy, and acting, and writing. But those are just, I call them, it's a word I made up. I call them creativities, like activities, but creativities. And long story short, if there are moments, there's something passionate that you truly love at your core, and that will not change at all no matter what, and you still don't want to do it, use your work ethic and supplement that behind it. Because after you're done, you actually advance to something you truly care about, that you're truly passionate about. And then you did get that repetition in, no matter what that passion may be. However, you also advanced, and after you're done doing that set or that job or that workout or whatever, you're going to be glad you did, because something you really truly care about should have work ethic behind it. So have a beautiful day. Everyone's starting to pile in. I gotta hurry off to the gym. It's 5:01. I'm a minute late. No, not really. I'll run. So have a beautiful day, guys. I wish the best for everybody. And if you like this video, go to my YouTube channel, Benja, B-E-N-J-A, Welldone, W-E-L-L-D-O-N-E, comedy. Instagram is at Benja, Welldone, B-E-N-J-A, Welldone, W-E-L-L-D-O-N-E. Funny thing about that is that's actually not how you write my last name, but it is how you pronounce it. So phonetically, I just basically write it phonetically, and Benja is just short for Benjamin. My girl gave me that nickname. So anyway, you all have a beautiful day today. Thank you for your time. And if you like this video, hit subscribe. If you're on YouTube, on the box on the left. See you later, guys. Stay black. Peace.